Hi. In response to the video, the key points which I learned from the video was how much people are actually suing sports officials and coaches and anybody who they feel as though they're uh, impairing on the kids' lives and what they think is reality. And I think the biggest thing you see in parents is unrealistic views and always putting the blame on other people. And I think that's a shame that you see that. And I've seen it before as a coach where parents always think that, I'm out to damage their kids or I don't want them to play if they're good enough for a certain reason, which doesn't make sense. Um, I wouldn't consider changing anything in my approach as a coach. I feel that for the age group in which I coach, between 10 to 12 years old, I usually never have a problem because I do play everyone and it's not about winning for me. These kids are so young, I want them to learn the game of baseball properly. I think if I would coach at a higher level, I think the biggest thing is just being fair. If a kid is good enough to play, then he's going to play. If the kid is not at that level yet, I will talk to him and let him know what's going on. Feel like the biggest thing is not letting kids be held in the dark. You don't keep them in the dark in the sense that if a kid isn't good enough or he needs to work on something, you need to discuss with him what his problems are, what his goals should be throughout a year in order to improve, and be honest with the kid. Don't tell him that he can make it to the bigs if he does something or does something. You just need to say, hey, you need to get better at this. We work on this, and that's all you need to be worried about right now. That includes for suggestions for coaches currently in the field. I think just being fair. I think that all these lawsuits are being based on a parent's lack of understanding of a game and lack of understanding of how good their child is. So I think if you're fair and you understand the game and you do what's best for the team, whatever's done best for the team, you should be fine. No lawsuit's gonna hurt you. No judge is gonna side with the parents. And I also feel that as a coach, it's important to talk to the parents. I coach obviously a lot younger kids, but I make sure to have meetings with the parents and discuss to them what I see, what we're working on, why we're working on it, just little things like that, so they don't feel left in the dark. I know that's really hard at a higher level because when you get to high school and college, the parents shouldn't be involved. The parents should be spectators, and I think at that kind of level, you really just need to make sure you're relaying messages through the kids, through your players. Let them know, hey, your parents asking me why you're not playing, and you should talk to them that, hey, you need to work on this, this, and this. And until you master those skills, it's going to be hard for you to get playing time over certain players. So I think the biggest thing is just communicating with your players and with parents when that's an option. Thank you.